Right, so let's close our eyes and focus in. And just come to the breath and into the connection to this beautiful still morning we have today, the last day of summer officially, as we move towards Autumn Equinox next week. And as with summer solstice, we had a powerful full moon. It was an eclipse at summer solstice, if I remember right. We've got a full moon at Autumn Equinox as well next week. So they don't actually coincide on the same day, but they're very, very close. And so autumn is a time, that transition into autumn is a time to think about change. And the last 18 months, it's probably even more than that now, it's been an opportunity for us all to adapt, to change en masse. So just looking back, equinoxes are an opportunity to reflect and to look at balance as we come to that point in the year where night and day are equal. And so we're going to just, for the next sort of few classes over the next week, we're going to keep coming back to change and what it means for us and how difficult it can be for humans to adapt to changes, and how we can take lessons from Mother Earth into how she manages. At the moment, Mother Earth, is watching all her beautiful creation that she's made over the last 6 months starting to die back. As leaves change, as flowers stop blooming and everything returns back into the earth and dies. But she knows that it's only a few months until that whole process begins again, and she gets to be reborn at spring. So we're moving into the darkest quarter of the year as we head towards winter solstice on December the 21st. We're leaving behind the lights and we're moving into shadow, which is also an opportunity to look within, to change within. Where have we been? What's been happening? How hard it's been or how wonderful it's been? Where we want to take things now and what we want to release, what we want to let go of. But most importantly, perhaps when we think of change, just as Mother Earth has no real control over what happens because there's a higher power, a higher consciousness within the universe that creates, we also have to surrender and release our desire to control what happens and be able to surrender to change. So just honouring yourself and the changes you're going through or have been through. As you bring your hands to your heart and perhaps set an intention to use this practice as a meditation on releasing, surrendering, and letting go of resistance to change. Good, and we're going to blink the eyes open. And if you can, you're going to come onto your knees rather than onto your cross-legged. So come onto your knees if you're okay. We're going to do some breath of fire. So if you're not doing this, just nice deep breaths, just focus into really lovely deep breaths. Feel full abdominal breaths as you inhale and exhale. We're going to do 3 rounds of about 45 seconds, so not quite a minute. So this is quite strong. This is quite a lot of breath of fire. It's going to create some heat in the body, and then we'll do some Nadi Shodhana to cool it down. So lift really tall, roll the shoulders back and down. So this is all about balance, isn't it? Finding the fire, and then finding the cool. So we're finding the yang first, and then we'll find the yin. So breath of fire, anyone not done breath of fire? Okay, so you're going to bring your right hand onto your belly, and then you're going, it looks and sounds like this. Is that familiar? Okay, so you're forcing the air out on the exhale as you suck your belly in really forcefully. So it's quite a physical sense of drawing the belly in to force air out of the lungs and out through the nose. The inhale is there, you are inhaling, but it doesn't sound like this. You're not kind of hyperventilating. You're just going to keep exhaling, but the inhale happens naturally, a bit like bellows. You exhale it out, and then it naturally will fill back up. Yeah. So that's the kind of feel. So have a little play around, because we haven't done this one. Some of you haven't done this one for a while. So just have a little play around with it. Having the hand there helps, but you don't have to have the hand there. If you're comfortable with this, if you've got it, feel free to just bring the hand back down onto your knee. Okay, so we're going to do 3 rounds. If at any point you feel dizzy or lightheaded, stop. If you need a tissue, you want to get one. Okay, so we're going to begin with a deep breath in. And begin your breath of fire, Kalabati. It's a tricky one. And deep breath in. Hold the breath in, pull up Mula Bandha. Feel that you're syringing that light, that energy all the way from your base of the spine into the crown of the head. And then let go. And just allow the breath to ease slowly in and out. Just to enjoy the breath for a few moments. If you found that quite difficult, just do it really slowly. Maybe really slow to begin, like this. To sort of get a feel for it and get a rhythm. And then see if you can build it up. Okay, so second round, deep breath in. And begin. Breath of fire, Kalabati. Shoulders back and down. Lengthening up through the spine. Making space under your ribs. Deep breath in. Hold the breath in, pull up Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles. Again, feel that light, that energy, that prana drawing up through the spine, through the Sushumna. The Sushumna is the channel that runs from the Kundalini energy at the base of the spine, all the way up into Sahasrara at the crown. And we'll hold that in longer after the final round, but for now, just take another deep exhale, relax, and just let the breath find its rhythm. Check in with how you're feeling. And take a deep breath in to take the last round. And begin. And deep breath in. Deeper breath, deeper breath. Take all the air you can. Pull up Mula Bandha, squeeze tight. Now pull in Uddiyana at the core. Draw the navel in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then draw the chin back towards the throat to squeeze into a chin lock. Hold the breath in, release if you need to, otherwise keep going, keep holding. And open the mouth to let go. And then just let the breath find its natural rhythm. Keep a lift up through the spine. Breathe into that belly. That can create a bit of a stitch feeling sometimes at the solar plexus. It can, you know, it's hard work, it's muscles working hard. So just breathe into that core. And keep the awareness inward as we move into Nadi Shodhana. So if you want to, come to sit cross-legged now. If sitting on your knees is a little bit uncomfortable. And then we're going to do Nadi Shodhana. So we're going to take the right hand, fourth and fifth finger tuck into the thumb crease, thumb sticking up, fourth and fifth finger is sticking up. You're going to bring the hand to the face. You're going to use your thumb to close your right nostril, fourth and fifth finger to close your left, okay? So I'll guide you through. We're going to practice for about 2 minutes. So take a deep breath in through both. This is going to cool us. Long exhale, and it's going to balance. Bring the thumb to the right nostril and inhale through your left. Close the left and release the right to exhale. Inhale through the right. Close the right and release the left to exhale. Slow, slow, slow. Inhale left. Close left, release right, exhale. Inhale right. Close right, release left, exhale. Inhale left. Close left, release right, exhale. Inhale right. Close right, release left, exhale. Last round, inhale left. Close left, release right, exhale. Inhale right. Close right and release left to exhale. And bring the hands back down onto your knees. And again, eyes closed. Awareness to the inside. And then keeping your eyes closed, you start to roll out your shoulders. Really slow movements. And see if you can keep this to the feel like a pranayama. So we're still really focusing on a long, slow, deep breath in. And a long, slow, deep breath out. Start to roll the shoulders the other way. And then inhale, lift the arms up and interlace the fingers. You can keep the eyes closed as you push the palms up towards the ceiling. Lengthen, but try not to arch your back. Try and feel like you're tucking your tailbone in, particularly if you're kneeling. And feel like you're lengthening up, and take an inhale and go a little bit over to the right. Feel that stretch through the left side. Inhale, center, and exhale a little bit over to the left. Inhale. And now squeeze the arms back to really feel that squeezing shoulder blades together, chins parallel to the floor. And then release the hands and have another little roll, really nice roll. And kayak, you might want to do it more like one arm like a rolling kayak back and forth. And I've been reminding everyone this week, if you ever feel anxiety or stress, just remember the shoulders. Often all it can need is a little bit of a release in the shoulders to release anxiety. If it sort of comes and hits you suddenly, come to cross-legged now and inhale, lift the arms up. And because we're in a circle this morning, I'm not going to mirror you. So we're all going to go the same way. So we're going to go to the right. So you're used to me mirroring you, but today we're just going to go the same way, looking over the right shoulder and inhale, centering up. Exhale to the left. Good. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, bring the arms down to the sides and drop the chin to the chest, and then just a few neck rolls. So release out your neck. Nice and slow, real awareness of what's happening in there. Back the other way. And then before we come up to begin our flow, and there's quite a lot of flow this morning, so enjoy this opportunity. You're just going to come and lie on your backs for a minute. So just 1 minute in Savasana to just assimilate all of that breath work, all of those first stretches, hands by the sides. Just check your alignments in the spine, maybe adjust slightly. Tuck the neck, tuck the chin in to release out the neck. And hold it. So stay in your meditation, stay in your space. Breathe deep. And then bring your legs together and hug your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. And then rocking up to stand. So come through seated, or see if you can bring the feet to the floor and come straight up to stand. Lift the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands down. Oh, I feel like I want a mat going that way as well, but then it won't work for the camera. Oh, well. I'll do a bit of both. Okay, so we're going to do lots of sun salutation this morning. So we're going to do lots of flowing. I might go and get myself another mat, actually. I'll do that in a sec. Okay, so bring the hands to the heart. We're going to do lots of Surya Namaskar. So just take another moment just to check in. And check in with your intention. What is it you're trying to heal and work with this morning? Anything around change? And then bring the hands down by the sides as you blink your eyes open. We're going to inhale and exhale to bring the hands to the heart. And then inhale, reach the arms forwards and back. And exhale down into a fold. Inhale, step your right foot back and look up. Hold the breath in for plank. And then exhale, lower your knees and then your chest and chin. And inhale, flow up to cobra. Tuck your toes and exhale back to down facing dog. From there, inhale, step your right foot forwards, lower your left knee and look up. And then exhale, step your left foot in and tuck the nose towards the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms forwards and up. So palms are forwards and reach back. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the sides. Good. Wait there 1 second. Just going to lift that slightly now I'm in this position. Good. So again, inhale and exhale to the heart. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale into a fold. Inhale, step the left foot back, lower the knee and look up. Hold the breath in for plank. And then exhale, knees, and then chest, chin, and inhale, cobra. Elbows in, shoulders down. Lovely. Exhale, down, facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes forwards, lower the knee, look up. Exhale, right foot steps in. Inhale, lifting up, leaning back, And exhale, bring the hands down to the sides. Close the eyes, deep breath in. Long exhale, relax, relax, relax. Blink the eyes open, inhale and exhale. Inhale, leaning back. Exhaling to fold. Right foot, inhale it. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot, lower the knee, look up. Exhale, left foot, tuck in. Really tuck. Inhale, lifting up and back. Exhale to the sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, come up. And exhale to the sides. 2 rounds we've done there. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, coming forwards. Inhale, right foot. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to the sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, come up. And exhale to the sides. Deep breath in. Long exhale out. 4th round, I think. Lost count. We could be here all day. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lean back. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, right foot. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forwards, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, coming up. And exhale to the heart. So really find your rhythm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lean back. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, left foot. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the sides. Keep going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lean back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, right foot. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to the sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lean back. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, left foot. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, one more round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Right foot, inhale. Hold plank. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, straight back down. Left foot, inhale. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, well done. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Well done. Close the eyes. Breathe into your body. Deeper, deeper breaths. And then step the feet a little bit apart. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale into a fold. Bend the knees. Drop the sit bones down to the floor and come onto your back. 1 minute in Savasana. So we're doing a bit of a Shivananda style this morning. So 1 minute in Savasana, just to enjoy. So Shivananda is a style of yoga, which you may have done before. You've probably done with me if you've been coming a while. Where in between each little part, we take a rest in Shavasana. And the idea is it just allows the energies to assimilate. Good. So the last couple of breaths here. Good. And then you're going to bring your legs together and give the knees a squeeze in. Give them a tight squeeze in. Good. So we're going to do some gentle, well, actually it's not that gentle, but it is going it can be gentle. So I want to show you what I want you to do if you're being gentle today or if you've got back problems. So rather than leg raises that are going to look like this, we're going to be going up and down and it's quite strong in the core. You're going to bend your knees and then you're just going to do this. Okay, so it almost becomes a bit more like a bit of hip work really. But you can still join in with when we pause halfway and then lower. But you wouldn't do this bit. You wouldn't do this bit where you lift up because anything that's really strong for the core isn't going to be a good idea. So if your back's not feeling too great, or if you know that this isn't good for you at the moment, then don't do it. Okay, so otherwise we're going to lie long on the mat. So that's your alternative. Long on the mat, hands by the sides, tuck the chin in, check your alignment, lift and lower a little bit, flex the feet, and then start to become aware of your belly, start to become aware of those abdominal muscles. If you were with me on Tuesday, I don't know if you felt it the next day, Sarah? Not too bad? Okay, good. So we're going to inhale, lift the right leg high, and then exhale, lower it down almost to the floor. Inhale, use your core to lift again. Exhale, lower, almost to the floor. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, lower, almost down. Twice more with the breath. Inhale, lift. Sue, did you feel it after Tuesday?
A little bit, yeah.
Exhale, last one. We're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, almost to the floor. We're then going to inhale to lift up. Look to the toe. Keep that leg lifted. So look up to it. Lift your arms like this. Look up and hold for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come down, brilliant. Other side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, lower, almost to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, almost to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, lower it, almost there. And then inhale, lift your head, look to your toes, reach with your fingers, crunch in the belly for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower and lower the leg down. Good. So next one, if you want to release it a little bit, bend the knees in, give the knees a squeeze. That will release your lower back if that feels quite strong in the lower back and hips. Otherwise, stay long. So second round, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, bring it down halfway and hold it there for a deep breath in. And then exhale, bring it almost to the floor. Inhale, lifting high. Exhale, halfway. Hold, deep breath in. Exhale, almost to the floor. Inhale, lift halfway. Now see if you can lift up. And then exhale, halfway. Hold, inhale. Exhale, almost to the floor and hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, and come down. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, halfway, hold, inhale. Exhale, almost to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway, hold, inhale. Exhale, almost to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway, hold it, lift up. And inhale. And then exhale, bring it down almost to the floor and hold for 2, 3, 4, and 5 to lower. Good. Just crunch your right knee in. Give it a really good squeeze. Release and just crunch the left knee in and give it a really good squeeze. Bring the right knee back. Take one hand onto each kneecap and circle your knees out. So round and round, one way. And back the other way. Good, we're then going to rock back up to sit. Rock back up to stand. So come to stand at the front of your mat, lifting your arms up. And exhale, bring the hands down to your heart. Brilliant. So from there, let's inhale and exhale. Inhale, leaning back. Exhaling to fold. This time, inhale, look up halfway and just step back to a down facing dog. So take it back into down facing dog. From there, inhale, take your right leg, high. And exhale, bring it through between the palms. Keep the left heel up and inhale, come up into a high lunge, looking straight ahead. We'll exhale, sink more deeply and really feel that from the right knee to the left heel, super, super strong. Maybe look up. Deep breath in and then exhale, arms go out to shoulder level and come forwards if you can into Virabhadrasana 3. So you're taking your arms out wide, resting on that right leg to hold. 3, 4, and 5. Step it back, lower the heel and lift the arms up to warrior 1. So the left heel's lowered down now. Take a deep breath in and exhale, open it out to warrior 2. Maybe take it a little bit wider. See if you can try and get that thigh a little bit lower. Draw that left hip back, tuck the tailbone in. And now see if the left hand wants to come round. It might just want to rest in the back, or it might find the top of the right thigh. Brilliant. And that's just pulling this left shoulder. So really feel that focus on this shoulder being pulled back as you turn the right palm up. And go back to peaceful, but rather than looking up, you're going to turn the head and look down to your right big toe. Back toe. Left, sorry, left. So looking back and down and sinking more into that right knee. Deep inhale and then exhale, forearm goes to the knee. Keep feeling that left hand is pulling you back as you turn the head to look up. We're then going to inhale to come up. See if that left hand will stay there as you straighten your right leg. And reach your right arm out. Inhale, reach, exhale, Trikonasana. Seeing where that left hand comes to you. Keep pulling your head back. Remember not to sink into this one. Pull the chest back, lift the head up. That looks good. And then see if the left arm will inhale, lift up high. And then exhale, come over in line with the ear. So it's coming in line into the center of the rim. That's it, you got it. Pull that left shoulder back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release, and just roll out. So we're going to do something a bit more challenging. So we do the balance quite regularly. Don't feel you have to. If you want to just take another triangle, do that. If you can, just have a go at taking the right hand to the floor, a foot's length in front of the right toes. Lift your left leg. So find this. Look down, straight ahead or up. Feel, oops, oh, I'm not so solid today. So feel really solid and then see if you can lift your right hand. So it might just be for a moment. You might just lift and lower it, or you might find you can lift it and you can stay there and then you can turn the palm up and reach it away to hold. That's it, well done, well done, well done. Keep that back leg lifted up. Beautiful. Superb, and we'll release. Come down, inhale, come all the way up. Whoa. So we're going to bring the hands down, turn the feet in, but turn the toes out and the heels in. That's it. This might feel it a bit, Lauren, from last night. My thighs are going on. No, not this one again. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. And then we're going to exhale into goddess. So we're going to bend the knees, keep the tailbone tucked in and bring the hands down into your base, and then inhale, swing them up as you straighten. Exhale, coming down, keep that tailbone tucked in, belly drawn in. Inhale, lift. Exhale into goddess. Inhale, lifting up. This is where we became the goddesses on the retreat, wasn't it, Janet, I think? Exhale, inhale, lift up. One more time, we're going to hold it. So we're going to exhale, come down, hold the legs, and then inhale, bring the arms into your cactus. So bend the elbows. Elbows are at shoulder level. Tuck that tailbone in a little bit more. Draw the belly in. Keep those knees rolling out towards the little toe side of your feet. Hold it there. Gaze point fixed. Strong breath. And then take an inhale. And exhale, take that left forearm to the left knee and swing that right arm over in line with your ear for a side stretch. You can turn the head to look up here. Keep your awareness on the feet and the thighs. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale the other way, right forearm. Bring that left arm over, turn the head, look up. And inhale to your center. Straighten your legs. Whew. Turn your toes in, heels out. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Keep that length as you exhale, fold and release all of that into a nice forward fold, nice release for the back. And as you hold this forward fold, if the hands reach the floor, you could bend the knees if they don't. Just have a little sway, just a little sway side to side to really feel that. That's going to stretch out the inner thighs really nicely. It's going to bring a gentle rotation into your sacrum. You don't have to go far. You can if you want, but it doesn't have to be much of a movement. Just trying to get you connected into your sacrum, into where your spine meets your sacroiliac joint. That whole pelvic area. Down the thighs. Just feel that you're releasing that. Good. From there, we're going to walk the hands all the way back round to the front of the mat. So we're framing the right foot, lifting the left heel. And inhale, come up again into your high lunge. This time, bring the hands together at the heart. Take a warrior 3 on the inhale. And then exhale, keep that left leg lifted as you bring the hands back down to the floor and tuck your nose in towards your knee. Standing splits, lift the left leg. And then lower the left foot back down to meet the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Palms are facing forwards as you lift. And exhale, hands come back down to the heart. Close your eyes to breathe. Hands come again down to the sides. Inhale, exhale to the heart. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale, folding. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, step it back down, facing dog. Doesn't matter which foot goes first. We'll take a little vinyasa here. So inhale, plank. Exhale, lower or hover. Inhale, up dog or a cobra. Exhale, down, facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, bring it through. Keep the right knee up, right heel up. As you inhale, sweep the arms up into Asta Chandrasana, your high lunge. So keep the back heel up. That's it. So you can go lower. Maybe look up. Squeeze the inner thighs in or the belly in. Bring the palms together on an inhale. Bring them down to the heart as you look to the mat. Take the weight into the left leg. Lift the right leg. Virabhadrasana 2, 3. Holding 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step it back. Lower the heel. And inhale, come up to your warrior 1 on this side. Deep breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Opening the arms out. Look to your left middle finger. Bring that right hand round. See if it will find the lower back or the top of that left thigh. Wiggle it round. Pull that right shoulder back. And then turn the left palm up. And inhale up to peaceful. But arch the gaze all the way to the right foot. Back to the right foot. Inhale. And exhale. Left forearm. Left knee or thigh. Keep that right shoulder pull back, lengthen up through the body, look up. Feel length from tailbone to crown, tailbone to right heel. We're then going to inhale. Keep that right hand where it is. As you inhale, come up and straighten your left leg. Reach your left arm out. Inhale, reach out, follow those left fingers. And exhale, come down to Trikonasana. Keep pulling back. That's it. Roll back. And only go down as far as feels like you can stay in an alignment. If you feel like you're coming out of being sandwiched between your panes of glass, then release it. Come back up a little bit. From there, inhale, lift your right arm. So release that bind and take that right arm up. And then exhale, bring it over in line with your ear. That's good. Arm is straight. Palm is down. So bring it down a little bit more. That's it. That's nice. Good. And then inhale to come up. And then either you can do that pose again, you can do the same triangle, or we're going to go into Ardha Chandrasana. Bend the left knee, left hand goes to the floor. Take your time to get into the pose, find it. Point or flex your right foot. And then when you feel strong, draw your belly in. See if you can lift the left hand and hold. Might just be a moment. One side's always easier than the other. And then come back, bring it to the floor, come up. And turn your feet to the long side of your mat. Toes out, heels in. Really feel like, imagine I've put a broom handle down your back. I think that's a good way to get a feel for what we're trying to do here as we come down. You could even bring your hands into your lower back. Let's try that. So as you go down, feel like you're pushing your sit bones in as you lower. Just really feel what happens. If you feel that sort of sticking out, just try and really tuck in. Another way to feel it is the top of the hip bones here at the front. Imagine that they're moving up into your ribs. So rather than just focusing on the back, think of that as well. That's a good one. And then we'll inhale, lift the arms up as we straighten. And exhale down into our goddess. 5 times. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Twice more. Last one. Inhale, come up. This time, let the legs go and bring the arms into cactus. Hold it here. Deep breath in to the left, bringing that right arm over. Turn the head, look up. Keep squatting down. Lots to think about here. Inhale, coming up. Exhale the other way, over to the right. Inhale, lift up, turn the toes in, heels out. Bring the hands round, interlace the fingers. Inhale, push the backs of the hands down as you look up. Exhale, folding right there, pivoting from the hips, lifting the arms up as high as you can. Brilliant. So really tuck in. Try to look back between your knees rather than to the floor or ahead of you. So you're really focusing on that draw back and down between thighs or knees, squeezing shoulder blades together. And then we'll release the hands, bring them down to the floor. Walk back round to the front of your mat, framing your left foot, lifting your right heel. Inhale, come up. Bring the hands to the heart. Take the gaze to the floor, take the weight into the left leg, lift your right into Virabhadrasana 3. And then bring the hands down to the mat and tuck in, standing split. So nose tucks into left knee, right leg lifts higher, higher, higher. And then lower that right foot down to meet your left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands back. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, go a little deeper. And then inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands down and back to the heart. Close the eyes and breathe. So balancing this morning, we're just going to do a simple balance. We're going to do a tree. So we're going to bring the right foot up. Really squeeze it into the left thigh. Bring the hands to the heart. And then lift up. We're going to hold it a little bit longer though, because it's a simple pose. We'll stay in it for longer. So keep your gaze point fixed, keep your belly drawn in. Just allow the wind to flow through your tree. Don't resist it. If the wobbles come, try and go with them. Really strong into the feet. Think about the big toe. The big toe, I think, is 50% of the body weight is, and the balance is found in the big toe. So really focusing on that left foot. So we're heading to a minute, just a little bit longer. And release, come out. Well done, have a shake. Have a release. And then the other side, take the weight into the right leg, lift that left foot up, squeeze it in. So that squeezing in is really important because we focus a lot on the standing leg, but this foot is really connected into the balance. It's part of the trunk. So we're going to lift the arms up. Hold it. Stay with your breath. Treat it like a meditation. We're nearly there, so a few more breaths. Well done, beautiful, come down. You could have stayed there another minute. Have another roll out and a little shake. And then we're going to come down and take another little minute in Savasana. But before we do, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up, step the feet hip width apart, and exhale, come down into a squat. From there, you're either going to stay in your squat, in your malasana, or you're going to come into crow. So I'll go sideways for this so you can see on the screen. So we're going to bring the hands to the floor, spread the fingers shoulder width apart, get the knees up into your upper arms and squeeze them in super, super tight. So really squeeze in those thighs. Take the weight into the hands, start to lean forwards. Come onto the very tips of the toes and just feel what needs to happen here. We need to pull up Mula Bandha. We need to pull on the abdomen. We could then lift the right foot and then maybe the left. We could just do one foot at a time. So we're not really balancing. We're just getting a feel for it. And we're going to hold it there in Bakasana. Well done. Well done. Good. Stay with it. We'll come back into your squat. Do your jump back if you're doing one. Brilliant. And then we're going to come into a little forward fold. Come back into a little forward fold. And then from your forward fold, step it back into down dog and just have a little pedal. So that's one to just practice at home. I think Bakasana, any of these stronger poses, it's not enough to do it once a week in a class. You've got to do it sort of like a few times a week, maybe even every day at home, to really crack that one if you're on a mission to. So we're going to jump or step through to cross-legged and come to lie on your back for your minute in Shavasana. Good. So from there, we're going to go into our inversions. So coming up onto all fours. So I know that you don't all have a headstand practice, and there's no pressure to do a headstand. Sharon, if you want to go to the wall, because we are going to, if you do one, do one. But if you don't, just follow me and we'll just do a prep for one, okay? So what I want you to do is come onto your forearms and cross your elbows. So you're holding onto your opposite elbow. You're then going to open up your hands so you're interlacing your fingers. Now, where your head goes is really important to protect your neck as you come up. So when I say crown now, I don't mean the top of your head like I do as the spiritual crown. I mean where the hair crowns at the back of the head. So the very top of the head's going to come to the floor. The crown comes into the hands. You're then going to come up onto your toes and walk your toes in towards your hips, pushing down into your arms, super strong. Draw the belly in, feel super, super strong here. So lift up, come up. That's it. You're trying to get that sit, Janet, at home. You've got it. So come up. That looks nice, Sarah. Annabelle, you can come right up. That's it. Naomi, well done. So you're just going to stay there. Then those of you who haven't gone up to headstand, who don't do it, then I just want you to bend one heel in towards your sit bone. So just on one side, bring your heel up onto your hip. So Naomi, see if you can just walk in slightly more. That's it. That's it. And then bring your heel up onto your hip. That's it. And then lower it. And then the other side. Brilliant. And just see how that feels at home. You can try that too. Well done, Lauren. Looks lovely. Good. Well done, Robin. That looks nice. So just heel into hip and then lower. And then when you come down, when you come out, just come down into a child's pose. Well done, Annabelle. That looks gorgeous. So come down into a child's. And if your neck feels uncomfortable after doing that, whether it was a full Shavasana or just the prep for it, try this little pose called rabbit. So you're in a child's, you then lift up onto the crown and keep going. So it stretches out the neck massively and then lower it back down. Do that about 5 times. Inhale, come up, stretching out, really expanding the neck, and then lower. That's nice to do whether you did a prep or a full. It's lovely, isn't it? It's really good. Yeah, it's gorgeous after headstand. Really stretches. It's good to remember that if you ever get neck trouble. Wonderful. From there, one more. And then we're going to come round onto the back for shoulder stand. So if you're not keen on shoulder stand, feel free to take legs in the air. But I'm going to give you an alternative to shoulder stand, which is a half shoulder stand. So a half shoulder stand just looks like this. So you've just lifted a tiny bit. You're about 45 degrees. The legs are lifted. So you're still getting a nice little blood flow to your heart and brain, but it's not too strong. If you don't want to do that, legs in the air is absolutely fine. If you can, take it right up into a shoulder stand, all the way up, if you can. Make sure you've got some room behind you. Sorry, Sharon. That's it. So lifting up. Good. And if you want to make any shapes in shoulder stand, feel free. Any shapes at all. That's it. Any cycling, scissoring, splits. And then from there, legs come together back into halasana, plow. Legs go back behind, hands come to the floor. That's it. Before you bring your hands to the floor, just see if you want to bring them to the lower back and just very gently give it a little push to see if you can find another little bit of space. That's great. And then bring the hands down. Lovely at home. That looks good. And then Karnapindasana, we bring the knees either side of the ears. And then see if you can wrap your hands around behind your thighs so you're holding on to the opposite elbow. Yeah, it's a tricky one. You don't have to do that, but you could probably squeeze your knees to your ears. That's it. That looks great. This one is in the 8 limbs of yoga. You've got pratyahara, which is withdrawal of the senses. And this pose, Patanjali, who wrote the 8 limbs, he taught that this was the pose to do that in, because you're kind of completely withdrawing your senses. And you would hold this pose as a sort of prelim to meditation. That's what the yogis would have done with that one. So you're then going to roll back out, lengthen the legs, bring the arms down, roll back out vertebra by vertebra. That's why you're sort of squeezing your ears, closing your eyes. You're in a little ball, basically. You're in a little bubble where the senses are all shut down. So from there, bring the feet to the floor, bend the knees. We're going to come into a back bend. So have a little wiggle through your spine. Squeeze the knees in if you need that before you come down. Arms along. Push down into your feet. And inhale, come up to Setu Bandha. So lifting up your back bends, vertebra by vertebra coming up. Interlace the fingers under the spine. Wiggle the shoulder blades together. Lift higher, higher, higher. Inhaling and exhale, slowly coming down. Taking another one of those, exactly the same, or take your hands under your shoulders, fingers are pointing down, and then you're going to push up onto the top of your head, and then see if you can push into your arms
up into Ardha Dhanurasana.
That's it. Well done, Naomi. Lovely. So either one of those ones that we just did or the full wheel. Well done. Lowering it down and letting the legs go long, lying long on the mat. Now we've got an alternative to Matsayasana today, if you would like it, and that is to sit up and come into cross-legged or lotus. If you can get into a lotus, do it. And then you're going to take your hands under your sit bones. So wherever you are, hands go under sit bones, coming onto the elbows. And then let the head drop back into your fish. So that's going to feel really nice for the back and neck after all that work we just did. And then lift the head up, sit up, release, bring the hands to the mat, take it to plank, lower or hover, inhale up dog or cobra, exhale down facing dog. And then inhale to plank, exhale to the mat. Bring the hands to your sides, underneath your shoulders, and push to inhale up to cobra. Holding it this time. Inhale, exhale. Hands to the sides, palms down. Lifting up chest and chin, looking down to the floor, lift the arms, lift the legs and hold. Salambhasana, lotus pose. Lower, reach for the feet. Careful if your back's not great, if you need to be careful, don't do this one too strongly. This would be a lighter version. Keep the heels down and just lift the chest. Otherwise, you're going to pull the feet back for Dhanurasana, for bow. Good. Lift the head, look up, hold. 2. Squeeze the knees together. 3, 4, and 5. Come down. Push into your hands. Come up. Down, facing dog. Really feel that expansion that's needed in your back now. Have a little pedal through, bend one knee, push into the other heel. And then jump or step it to cross-legged, stretch your legs out in front. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, coming forwards into a fold. You're feeling okay? So bringing your chin towards your shins. Keep your gaze up to your big toe unless your chin or nose touches your legs, in which case feel free to tuck in. Push those heels forwards a little bit more. Draw the belly in. And inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Bring your left foot in. Take it over. And then bring your right leg around. Or leave the right leg long. So we're going to twist, but it's going to be an open twist. So it's going to feel like we've gone wrong, but we haven't. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up, and then we're going to exhale into an open twist to the right. So you're bringing your left hand down to the inside of your left leg. Maybe you'll find the inside of the left foot. Twist to look over the right shoulder. That's it. Looking over and holding. And come back to center. Swap the legs around. Right foot comes in, take it over. Left leg could stay where it is or hug it round. And inhale and exhale to the left. Right hand comes down to the inside of the right leg or foot. Try and have that right foot flat on the floor. Twisting to look over the left shoulder, nice and deep. And then come back to center and bring the soles of the feet together. Wrap the hands around the toes, lift tall. And just hold there, close the eyes. Let the knees go, let go in the thighs, perhaps feeling it in there already after all the goddess poses, all the squats. And then maybe leaning forwards a little bit, just not pushing it too far, just feeling this is a nice way to stretch and warm those muscles without forcing anything too much at this point. And then slowly come up. And we're going to come into all fours. And then bring the right foot in front behind your right hand. Right foot behind your left hand. So bring it across. Right knee behind your right hand. For pigeon, walk back. And then come down onto your forearms. And bring the forehead down. Maybe it'll rest on the hands or maybe the fist. Just taking a few breaths here. We're not going to stay here too long. Just another opportunity to release into those hips. And slowly come up. All fours. Other side, left foot behind the right hand, left knee behind the left. Wiggle that right leg back, coming down into your pigeon. And then slowly come back up to all fours. And let's take a few cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck. A few more to deeply breathe in and out. And then inhale, look up. And exhale, take it back, take the hips over the right heel and then swing them over to the left heel. And then inhale, come forwards into your left hand and over into your right. And circle round like that a few times, really slow, really accentuating the movement. Exhaling back, stretching back, inhaling, coming forwards. Feel that deeply through the back, through the hips. And next time you go back, start to go the other way. Oops. Good. Good. And then from there, so nice, you keep doing that for ages. Come onto your back and hug your knees in. And then take the arms out wide and drop the knees and ankles over to the right side, turn the head to the left. And there's a little squeeze in with the left knee if you want it, to bring the right hand onto that knee and squeeze it down for more stretch all the way up through the side of the back, through the waist, into the left shoulder. And then come onto your back as you inhale. And exhale over to the other side. Turn the head to the right. And if you want to, hug that right knee slightly in and squeeze it down. And then onto your back. Maybe you could choose what you want to do now. You could do some more twists. You might want to do some rotations with your knees, or you might want to take a happy baby. If you're doing a happy baby, it's peace fingers around the big toes, soles of the feet to the ceiling, little gentle rock there perhaps, or stretch out of the legs one by one. Have the feet about hip width apart. Open the legs, open them wide to really feel the benefit in the hips. So just really stretching intuitively now as we finish with whatever the body's asking for. And then we're going to come down, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and then place the little toe sides of the feet on the floor with the knees out. Just wiggle a line again through the back. Bring the hands onto your belly to start to breathe deeply here. And just moving the hands anywhere that it feels they might want to go. If they want to move to another part of the body, the chest or the hips. Maybe even up to the head. And then we're going to come to lie in Savasana. And in the room, as we're so small today, you might want to lie with your heads in, and then we could do I could do a bit of healing. I could sit and just send to each of you if you like that. So rather than having heads out, have heads in. Feels like a nice thing to do today. So you might want to do that at home as well. Have your head nearer me for a little bit of healing. And I'm going to try and remember who's watching the recording as well, and make sure I think of them and anyone else who's watching this later on the channel. We'll send some healing to you too. Yes, please do. Yes. Yes, it's feeling critical. So Shavasana will be a little bit quieter than normal as I just focus into sending healing energy to you all today. I think that's really needed at the moment as we move into this equinox period. I know solstice was incredibly full on for loads and loads of people. Lots coming up for lots of people. So let's hope if that happens, we can all feel supported. With our yoga and meditation and everything else, all the tools that we have to support us through these crazy times of energy explosions on the planet. So if you do Reiki, feel free to sort of tune into it now within yourself, whatever you do to tune into your Reiki energies, whether it's just imagining light or drawing your symbols. And before we begin this session, the Savasana, I just want to read you a poem that was written by my beautiful friend Preet Kaur some years ago. I came across it this week and thought I'd share it with you. So focusing into your breath, long, slow, deep breaths in and out. Feeling the breath, focusing on the breath. Let it be your highest conscious awareness at this time. Nothing more important right now in this moment than your breath in and out of your body. Breath by breath, come back to your center. Breath by breath, listen to your soul speaking. Breath by breath, release and let go. Breath by breath, relax into your being. Breath by breath, shine your true light. Breath by breath, cut through the endless chatter. Breath by breath, find your own rhythm. Breath by breath, walk with grace. Breath by breath, be you, simply you. So just lying and enjoying now. And just perhaps taking a moment to say something in your mind similar to, I give Sarah permission to send healing to me today, or I'm willing to open up to healing from Sarah today.
So bringing awareness back to your body, back to your breath. And really feel the earth beneath the body now, really grounding your body into the earth, connecting yourself into the change that's occurring around us as we move towards autumn. Taking as many opportunities as you can over the next week to get out in nature, barefoot walking, noticing the change and feeling that we too can go with it. And just grounding in by bringing the hands together and giving them a rub. And then seeing if you can bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet together, lift them a bit and give them a rub. So bring the soles of the feet and give them a little bit of a rub together, really grounding in. Feel your spine connected into the earth, your head. And then we're going to roll to the side and come up to sit, keeping the eyes closed, slowly coming up. Some deep breaths. Blinking the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you at home, lovelies. See you soon.